A city of art and history, Florence, often referred to as the cradle of the Renaissance, stands as one of the most significant cultural and artistic centers in the world. The city's rich history is deeply intertwined with art, architecture, and intellectual advancements that have shaped modern civilization. As the sun bathed Florence in golden light, Isabella Moretti stepped onto the cobbled streets near the Piazza del Duomo. The scent of fresh espresso mingled with the cool morning air, and the soft chime of church bells echoed through the Renaissance city. Florence's artistic heritage dates back to the medieval period, but it was during the 14th to 17th centuries that it truly flourished. The city became a melting pot of creativity, attracting some of the greatest minds in history. Painters, sculptors, architects, and scholars who revolutionized the way the world perceived art and knowledge. The Medici family, one of the most influential patrons of the arts, played a crucial role in fostering this cultural explosion. Under their patronage, luminaries like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Botticelli, and Brunelleschi created masterpieces that still captivate audiences today. At the heart of Florence stands the magnificent Santa Maria del Fiore, more commonly known as the Duomo. Designed by Filippo Brunelleschi, its massive dome is an architectural marvel that defied the engineering limits of its time. The Duomo's white, green, and pink marble facade glistens under the Tuscan sun, symbolizing the grandeur and ambition of the Renaissance era. Inside, awe-inspiring frescoes by Giorgio Vasari and Federico Zuccari adorn the dome, depicting the Last Judgment in vivid detail. This cathedral is not just a place of worship but a testament to Florence's artistic and architectural ingenuity. Beyond the Duomo, Florence is home to countless artistic treasures. The Uffizi Gallery, one of the most renowned art museums in the world, houses an extensive collection of Renaissance masterpieces. Visitors can admire Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, Leonardo da Vinci's Annunciation, and Michelangelo's Doni Tonda, among many others. The Accademia Gallery, another artistic gem, is home to Michelangelo's iconic statue of David, a symbol of human strength and divine beauty. Walking through the streets of Florence is like stepping into a living museum. Every corner reveals stunning sculptures, frescoed chapels, and historic buildings that tell the story of the city's glorious past. The Ponte Vecchio, a medieval bridge spanning the Arno River, is lined with jewelry shops that have been in business for centuries. The Palazzo Vecchio, once the seat of power for the Florentine Republic, stands as a fortress of political and artistic significance, adorned with works by Vasari and Donatello. The city's artistic influence extends beyond paintings and sculptures. Florence was also a hub of literary and scientific advancements. Dante Alighieri, the father of the Italian language, wrote his Divine Comedy here, a masterpiece that continues to influence literature worldwide. Galileo Galilei, the father of modern science, conducted groundbreaking astronomical observations in Florence, forever altering humanity's understanding of the cosmos. Florence's vibrant art scene continues to thrive in the modern era. The city hosts numerous festivals, exhibitions, and art residencies that celebrate contemporary artists while preserving its Renaissance legacy. Artisans still craft leather goods, intricate jewelry, and exquisite textiles using techniques passed down through generations, ensuring that Florence's artistic heritage remains alive and well. For visitors, Florence offers an immersive experience that bridges past and present. Whether marveling at the intricate details of the baptistry's bronze doors, strolling through the Boboli Gardens, or simply sipping espresso at a historic cafe, one cannot help but feel the artistic soul of the city. It is a place where history breathes through every stone, painting, and sculpture, reminding the world of the profound impact of human creativity. The hidden legend. Isabella, an art historian specializing in the Italian Renaissance, had returned to Florence with a singular purpose: to uncover a lost masterpiece rumored to be hidden within the depths of the Santa Maria del Fiore, the grand cathedral crowned by Brunelleschi's dome. The city's art had always fascinated her, but the legend of a hidden painting by none other than Leonardo da Vinci had drawn her back. The tale had been whispered through the centuries. A fresco, commissioned but never finished, buried behind layers of plaster within the cathedral walls. If true, It would be a discovery rivaling the greatest artistic revelations of the modern age. Isabella had spent years researching historical records, combing through archives that hinted at secret commissions and unfinished works. Letters between Renaissance patrons and artists suggested that Leonardo had indeed started a grand fresco for the cathedral, but for reasons unknown, the work had disappeared from history. Some believed it had been abandoned due to technical difficulties, while others speculated that political intrigue had played a role in its concealment. Determined to uncover the truth, Isabella arrived at the cathedral armed with centuries-old blueprints, faded sketches, and journal entries from artists who had worked alongside Leonardo. She had already secured a meeting with Father Giuliano, an elderly priest who had spent a lifetime safeguarding the church's hidden corridors and forgotten passageways. If anyone knew where the fresco might be hidden, it was him. "Many have searched before you," Father Giuliano said as he led Isabella through the grand nave of the cathedral, his voice heavy with both caution and curiosity. "But Florence still holds its secrets." Isabella examined the interior with new eyes, studying every column, every arch, and every shadowed corner. She knew that the Renaissance masters often used mathematical precision in their designs, hiding messages and symbols within their works. If Leonardo's lost fresco was truly here, she needed to think like the artist himself, someone who saw the world as a blend of art, science, and philosophy. After hours of careful analysis, Isabella noticed something unusual near a lesser-visited chapel within the Duomo. A section of the wall appeared too smooth, its surface differing subtly from the surrounding frescoes. Running her fingers along the stone, she felt a faint outline, almost imperceptible, as though something had been sealed away centuries ago. Father Giuliano hesitated before nodding. "There are old stories about this place," he admitted. "Whispers of an unfinished work hidden behind the walls. If what you say is true, we must tread carefully." With special permission from the authorities, Isabella and her team began their careful excavation. Day by day, they removed layer after layer, each stroke revealing faint traces of pigment. The more they uncovered, the clearer it became. Beneath the centuries of plaster lay a breathtaking composition. Figures of divine beauty, intricate shading, and Leonardo's signature sfumato technique emerged from the darkness. The discovery was nothing short of miraculous. Experts confirmed the pigments matched those used by Leonardo in his other works, and the composition bore an uncanny resemblance to his sketches found in historical archives. The lost fresco, long thought to be a mere legend, had finally come to light. As word spread, Florence became the epicenter of yet another Renaissance revival. Scholars, artists, and historians flocked to the city to witness the rebirth of a masterpiece. The Duomo, already a symbol of artistic achievement, now held an even greater treasure, an unfinished work of one of history's greatest minds, preserved by time and fate. For Isabella, it was the culmination of a lifelong dream. Standing before the fresco, she felt a deep connection to the past, as if Leonardo's spirit had guided her to this moment. The legend had been real all along, waiting for the right hands to bring it back into the light. The discovery. Inside, the cathedral was a sanctuary of grandeur, its vast dome looming overhead. Isabella's heart pounded as she met with Father Giuliano, the aging priest who had granted her special access to the restricted areas of the Duomo. He led her through a series of narrow corridors, their stone walls cool to the touch, before stopping at an unassuming alcove hidden behind an ornate wooden panel. "This section has been sealed for centuries," Father Giuliano murmured. "Few have entered." With a deep breath, Isabella pried open the panel, revealing a darkened chamber beyond. Her flashlight illuminated a forgotten space, its walls adorned with faded sketches, rough outlines of figures in the unmistakable style of Da Vinci. But one section of the wall stood out. It was smoother than the others, its surface too uniform for something from the Renaissance period. Excitement surged through Isabella's veins. Carefully, she traced the edges of the smooth section, noting tiny cracks in the plaster. It was a concealed wall, intentionally sealed centuries ago. With the help of a conservator, Isabella and her team began the delicate process of uncovering what lay beneath. As they removed the outer layer, the faint colors of a hidden fresco started to emerge. Deep blues, rich ochres, and soft sfumato shading, unmistakably Leonardo's hand at work. As the image fully revealed itself, Isabella gasped. Before her was a breathtaking depiction of an angelic figure, its expression hauntingly serene. The fresco was unfinished, yet its beauty was undeniable. Leonardo's signature techniques were evident in the fine details, the play of light and shadow, the anatomical precision, the ethereal quality of the composition. Historians, art critics, and scholars rushed to the cathedral as news of the discovery spread. The world watched in awe as the hidden masterpiece was confirmed as one of Leonardo's lost works, abandoned but now resurrected from centuries of obscurity. For Isabella, the moment was overwhelming. She had followed whispers, traced forgotten records, and now stood before a piece of history. The legend had been real, the mystery solved. As she gazed at the rediscovered fresco, she felt a deep sense of fulfillment. Her lifelong pursuit had led her to one of the greatest discoveries in the art world. Florence had unveiled yet another secret, proving once more that its past was never truly lost, only waiting for the right hands to bring it back to light.